Welcome to Stoic Training. I'm glad you're here because today's conversation might just change the way you see yourself and how others see you. Let's get into it. Truly intelligent men have a secret. It's not about knowing every fact or having all the answers. Their power lies in knowing when silence speaks louder than words. They understand that what they choose not to say can define them more than any clever retort. Today we're diving into 7 things intelligent men never say, not because they're flawless, but because through experience, they've learned that these words sabotage growth and authenticity. Stick around, hit that subscribe button, and let's get wiser together. 1. I already know that. I'm sure you've heard it. A phrase that might slip out without much thought. At first glance, it sounds confident, even enlightened, but in truth, it reveals a closed mind. When you say, "I already know that," you dismiss the wisdom hidden in listening. Marcus Aurelius once cautioned that arrogance in knowledge blocks growth. The truly intelligent know that every day is a lesson waiting to be learned. 2. That's impossible. Often, when faced with a new idea or challenge, some quickly dismiss it with, "That's impossible." But note the trap in those words. They aren't describing the situation. They're exposing the speaker's inner limitations. Instead of calling something impossible, brilliant minds see unfamiliar challenges as opportunities to innovate. Epictetus reminds us that obstacles are merely stepping stones when approached with a creative spirit. 3. That's not my fault. Blaming external circumstances may feel like a relief at first, but it's a refusal to own your part. Every man faces setbacks and mistakes, yet the wise understand that accepting responsibility empowers growth. When you say, "That's not my fault," you surrender control. Instead, acknowledge your role, learn, and adapt. This is the foundation of true leadership. 4. I don't need any help. There is a dangerous fallacy hidden in the desire for complete independence. While self-reliance is a virtue, insisting, "I don't need any help," isolates you from the collective wisdom around you. History shows us that even the greatest leaders sought counsel. By being open to help, you honor the humility that fuels growth and self-mastery. 5. I'm too old for that. Age should never be an excuse for inaction. To say "I'm too old for that" is to prematurely surrender one's potential. The wise know that every season of life carries its own opportunities for renewal and contribution. Marcus Aurelius himself embraced every challenge, understanding that wisdom and curiosity are timeless. 6. I'll do it later. Delay is the silent enemy of progress. "I'll do it later" may sound like a relaxed promise, but it often becomes the tomb of our dreams. The Stoics teach that the present moment is all we truly have. When you postpone what matters, time slips away. Embrace the urgency of now and act decisively, for hesitation only steals life's richest rewards. 7. That's just how I am. Perhaps the most insidious phrase of all, a resignation to one's past habits. Saying, "That's just how I am," not only accepts limitation, but also denies the possibility of growth. Intelligent men reject this statement because they know that identity is fluid. Real strength lies in the willingness to evolve, in choosing each day to become a better version of yourself. Each of these phrases may seem simple, yet they contain hidden pitfalls that can stunt your progress. The Stoic path is not about perfecting every word or action. It's about continuous self-examination and the courage to embrace change. I remember a time when I almost fell into these traps myself. There were moments when I was quick to dismiss new ideas, too stubborn to ask for help, and resigned to the belief that my limitations were set in stone. It wasn't until I faced my own vulnerabilities that I started to truly grow, and that shift began when I started questioning those very words. The intelligent man knows that growth comes from curiosity, from the willingness to listen, even when you think you already know. It's in the spaces between our words that the deepest wisdom resides. So today I challenge you to reflect. Are there times when you catch yourself saying one of these phrases? What would happen if you replaced them with openness, responsibility, and the courage to act? Remember, every meaningful change begins with the decision to question our inner narratives. If this message resonates with you, share your thoughts in the comments below. Tell me which phrase you've struggled with, and let's discuss how to transform those limiting words into catalysts for growth. Thank you for joining this conversation on Stoic Philosophy. Be sure to like and subscribe for more insights that challenge you to question, evolve, and lead a life enriched with intentional wisdom. Until next time, remember, true intelligence isn't just in what you know, but in the words you choose to leave unsaid, and the transformative actions you take when you do. See you in the next video.